We're here at the Tractor Fest. The first tractors, when you come in, are these John Deeres, and there is just a random train. But then that is a lot of John Deeres. So here in front of us is a Sheffins flag. They are a big auction, and it looks like they are sponsoring Tractor Fest this year. So here, while I was looking around the line of tractors, I saw this. I think it's a silver Jubilee Ford. Yep. Is Yorkshire Ambulance. If you've seen Joe Seald's YouTube channel, which I think most of you have, you will know that he does mixture them. Here is a painted fast track for the Doddy Foundation. It's really busy and it's good to see people enjoying themselves. Also, I think there's a parade going on. Here we are at the Ford and Fordson Association. Here's the county. The first county productions started in 1948, but this one dates back to about the early 80s, late 70s. Still looks mint today though. So we've got one of these at home. Looks like they were coming a bit vintage. It's even got a CB radio in it. My granddad, he likes Fords. He's got quite a few of them, I think 6 or 7. And he gave us one to work on a farm. He got his main supplier of Fords was Hudson's. There's every Ford here is covering every decade. There's even one with an Elvis duck on it. I'm going to start doing questions, and it's not the end of the video, but if anyone knows why this is yellow, have a go at answering it and tell us in the comments. Oh, look at that beast. Not quite sure what that is, but so this is a Ford FW30. Look how big it is. Can't even touch it. In comparison, I am a lot smaller than these tyres. There's a large selection of wagons too.
What's up?
What have you got on?
Oh, cool.
Well, Ford had a stand down there. Yeah, so why don't you get them?
Because this is a better car.
But this is a... what is it? An MB track. This was made by Mercedes-Benz. Although it looks a bit like a fast track, or as some people call them, JCBs, this was a bit before JCBs. Speaking of JCBs, look at these ones. So, as a hobby, I like collecting old stuff, and we just came to a bit of usually at pretty much every agricultural show, and they just sell bits and bobs that people like find interesting or collect. So here these people are setting up a steam-powered saw to eventually cut off a piece of this log. Watch it go. Fest is UK's largest vintage tractor and engine show. It's organised by the Yorkshire Vintage Association, held in the grounds of Newby Hall. People travel from all over to come and see. Here is a much better. When it came off new, it would be £165, but then they lowered it down to £143. It's tractor mounted and covers 25 to 30 acres a day. You don't actually put muck in it. They used to tip it in piles and drive over it, and it used to spread the muck. Is a mini Ransom baler. This would have been ran by a steam engine to bale straw. Here, this man is grinding wheat to make stone ground wholemeal flour. £2 a bag, and this is supporting Great North Air Ambulance. So we came into a tent, and there's lots of model tractors. It says Ford tractor conversions built out of scrap Britain's tractors. We could probably do this because we've got that many tractors from when we was babies that are broken. We could probably have a go at this. So here is some, I think, remote control JCBs. So here are some Nuffield tractors. So please could you explain why you started collecting tractors?
Well, I used to play with tractors when I was a young boy,
Yep.
and then as I got older, I had two sons of my own, and they started playing with, and it got me back into collecting model tractors again, and
Yep.
I've just carried on since. So I have quite a large collection at home now.
So me liking Britain's tractors came over to this table, and there's a lambing shed, lots of different tractors, and even some people and pigs, and there's even a cat on the bale. So how long did it take you to build this model city?
It's about 3 years that it took me so far.
And what is it, just made out of Hot Wheels or lots of different
No,
cars?
You just any old cars
Yeah.
and vehicles. All the buildings are made out of card. Some of them are kits, but some are
Yeah.
scratch built.
And why did you start doing this?
Because I've always raised funds for Children's Hospital,
Yeah.
and I come out to these events just to get a bit of money for them.
Yeah.
I like fire engines. I've got 3,500 at home. I don't have police cars though. Sorry. Well, I do. I've got a few.
It looks really good, thank you.
It's thank you.
Police have even got their own tractor. So behind me is a Davy Brown 25D. We've got one. It used to belong to my great granddad. At the moment we're rebuilding the engine in hope that we can start going to shows with the Davy Brown Tractor Club, because I am actually a member. This was launched in 1954 and it's the bigger brother of the 30D. So it has a diesel engine and has a 6-speed gearbox and a 3-point hitch, which could not feature in the Ferguson draft. So we're here at the David Brown Tractor Club tent. I'm just looking around and looking in the tent too. Look at this massive combine on the Ripon Farm Services stand. Look at this wonderful selection of tractors outside Newby Hall itself. So I'm here at Prostate Cancer UK. I think it's pretty vital that everyone should be aware of cancer. So I'm here to talk to Ruth. So I'm here to talk to Ruth about why raising awareness for cancer is vital.
Thank you for asking me, and thank you for coming along. We try and raise awareness of prostate cancer because it's the most common cancer in men over the age of 50.
Yeah.
So 3 main risk groups, so men over the age of 50, men who've got a close male relative who's had prostate cancer before,
Yeah.
and black men. And black men are twice the risk of any other man of getting prostate cancer. And the more we raise awareness, then the more men we hope will go and get tested or check their risk, go and see their GP, because if they can get diagnosed early with prostate cancer, then they've a very, very good chance of being cured of it.
Okay. If you're a bit worried, what should you do?
Right, there's several things that you can do. You can look on our website, and on the front of on the home page for the website, there is a QR code.
Yeah.
You can look on there and that will take you to our risk checker.
Okay.
And that gives you lots of information about whether you're in a risk group. And if it shows that you are in a risk group, you can go and talk to your GP and you can ask for a PSA blood test.
Right.
And that blood test will give you an indication of whether there's an issue with your prostate.
Yeah.
If there is, then your GP will normally send you to see a specialist at the hospital,
Right.
and they'll do lots of other tests to
Okay.
make sure that your prostate is either in good health,
Yeah.
or if it's not, that they'll do something about it.
Yeah. If anyone's worried, get in touch with your GP. Thank you. I like remaking stuff, so I've come into this stand to see if there's anything that I could have a go at remaking or put on my collecting shelf. Look like there's anything today. We found something that we really want to look at. A John Deere caravan. Caravan done up in John Deere colours. Amazing. First, it has been really good. So if you have liked today's video, please do subscribe and like. I'm on my way to check the pet lambs. Tractor Fest was really good, and I'll see you in the next video.